Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
Hello, hello. Good morning. In Oregon, it is like not spring. So I am a blanket lady today. Those of you new to following me, you will see there's a lot of red and little marks. I have psoriasis, and it can make my skin really itchy. So, don't worry, is what I mean. Don't worry. I'm fine. I just sometimes have hideous facial issues. We are playing Disco Elysium today. There is a story about Disco Elysium that I mentioned last stream, and I will mention again. Disco Elysium was stolen through a really weird passive-aggressive funds transfer. Actually, Zom Studios was. And so when you play the final cut, there's always a risk that you've given the worst type of gaming people or game professionals some money. So I would like to repeat that this was not acquired in such a way as to hand super thievy faces money. I am on it, my friends. Goodness. I look particularly 40 today, don't I? Hi, Zem. Zem's at the Ren Fair getting drunk. No, he's at the Ren Fair being a classy bitch. Nice to see you, Zem. Story so far. We don't remember who we are. And we have cool disco shoes. Our assistant detective, who's actually the same rank as us, we're just from different precincts who can't decide who's going to be in charge of this one precinct, is here to help us try and figure out a murder. He's been hanging from a tree for 3 days because I was too drunk to cut him down. There's a strike from the union nearby against one of the corporations. We're in some analogy of 1940s France. And the strike has made it so that we can't ask for help because this guy's too high in the tree. We tried to shoot him down. We both did not succeed. Some kid on drugs made fun of us for it. So now we still have this body in the tree. So we went to go get the union's help because they have ladders, and a supremacist stopped us named, I think it's Numberhead, something like this, because he's got his phrenological tattoos on his head to prove that he's superior. So we left because we have to somehow get past him. And we ran into an old, classy, rich dame who I just asked for money, and she gave me $100 because she did. Who doesn't have a boat license, and I almost caught her, but I don't have my badge. So, because I'm a drunk and lost my badge. So she's making us investigate a drug export business from the union. She's a union buster from the corporation. In order to have her tell us what she knows about the murder and get the Union to help us with a ladder. There's only one other detail for you all to know. The corpse talked to me and talks to me, and we don't know what to do about that. We don't know why that happened. There's no explanation. I love this game. I love this game. I wish I could play this game for the rest of my life. Those are antidepressants and Adderall that I need to take every day to be healthy. Let us move on and play some Disco Elysium.
Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
So the game audio for this game I keep rather high because it has a lot of dialogue. So just let me know if you suddenly can't hear me or something like that. Good morning, Disco Elysium. Hello. Hello, beautiful Disco Elysium. How are you? Why are you so dark, Disco Elysium? Have a filter on you? No. You're about to get a filter, though. You know what? I guess this is just how it feels. It feels this color. Okay. Let us go. Right. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. He is indeed, and he's cranky, and he doesn't speak English.
Can I help you?
So about that money I
Yes.
owe.
Have you got it?
Wait, where's my money? Aw, man.
A lot. For the room and broke... Like what?
Where did my money go? I borrowed it from her. Did it not say... Oh, I wonder if it didn't save with us talking to her. Oh, that's a long conversation to have to do again. We'll see. It would be preferable, but... Oh, at some point I became obsessed with finding a bag because I really needed a bag. And, the ad reads broken window, tips as windows, so that I could collect bottles to make money. And I still have not yet. Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. I still have not managed to get a bag. Do I have to talk to you again?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Clayton, my maiden name.
Bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. So, Kim had told me to be fucking weird in this interview. Which I am weird. At everything. But he told me to be extra weird. What exactly is the RCM? I remember hearing it from somewhere.
I meant you. The Revachol Citizens Militia.
Have a good lurk,
The
Vic.
police.
What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
But I am. Shake her
I'm glad
hand.
to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
How interesting.
She turns
I
to you
wish you a
unfazed.
swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
She looks around. What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow. Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol.
We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
The lieutenant becomes defensive.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
The woman pats the cabin hardtop.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
What happened the other time?
The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter, much like the one I'm on now.
Still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
Wait, exactly how little known is this fact?
I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
More like the Anarchy Act, in my opinion.
No need to politicize this. You may still ask for the lady's passport.
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
Yes, I'm gonna need to see your passport.
Of course.
She searches the pockets of her raincoat, producing a bundle of documents in a sealed plastic bag. Look at her
The
passport.
woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seigent.
Look at the photo page.
The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you. Face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Rejoice Leighton Messier.
Your name is Rejoice?
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Why?
Joyce is much more efficient.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover?
You're from Vesper?
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Everything appears to be in
She
order.
nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
Does the boat have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name. A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Cool, but your boat? It really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat. It makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about the X something? Let's do it. I didn't do it last time.
The X something. The X what?
The ex-wife.
Thank you for the suggestion. I see the word has emotional resonance for you. For me, sadly, none.
Aw.
So I will stick with the factory name.
Okay. But what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
It's the eel's hips.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Shut up, Kim.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
You seem rich. Can I have some
Is
money?
what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah. So?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Underwear always feels uncomfortable, guy.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
This is a white check. You may retry it. Man, I passed it last time and it was super cool. And I'm mad that it didn't save. I really want $100.
Voila.
Yes!
Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Why, yes, I am rich. How much money do you need?
I love her.
Hopefully not too much.
I love that
couldn't
she
bring all of
just-
it with me.
Plays nice. Really, what is going on with... Yeah, what is happening with this game capture? One moment. Huh. I dislike this greatly. Ooh. Why are you so upset? There it is. Wrong color space.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament than she's letting on?
I need 100 real.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
If only that worked in real life. Like, just... somebody was just like... You were just like, hey, you're rich. Give me money. And then they were like, yeah, okay.
Whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
This
Can I have some
may
more?
seem like odd behavior for a police officer, ma'am, but it's a perfectly common side effect of his unusual medical episode.
It's all right, Lieutenant. I really did bring as little cash with me as possible to avoid attention. So here you are. The last bit of filthy lucre I can share.
Oh,
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Tell me about Wild Pines.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Well, Jesus.
$1 billion?
What exactly is a billion?
It's a number, officer. A big one.
What is it made of?
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions.
A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance.
Walpines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormentanga on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor
There
indeed.
are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Dang, dude. I am baffled. Wait, where did my cam go? Behind it? Oh, I see. You added a second one. No, no thank you. Lord Almighty. Okay, there's that. How obnoxious to have to, like, color contrast something. Whatever, OBS. You and your day are just being a butthole. Yeah. We're just gonna trash that. Okay. Oh, why? Y'all, I have no idea why. This looked great last week. And nothing is literally nothing is different. That's the closest I'm gonna get. What if I want to hear trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus, I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Yes. Yes, him. You mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. How were talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan.
Oh
This
no.
time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
I'm a dirty anarchist commie mix, and I think that's pretty dumb, actually.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
It's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
The lieutenant looks up from his notes.
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Yeah, that guy. He gave me a
This
coin.
checks out.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Whatever you want to call them.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
He can't be that bad.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are 2 of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Ugh.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
The lieutenant says succinctly.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She nods and turns to you.
And your opinion, detective? If I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. I don't know. Since my accident, I've been kind of dumb and throwing opinions out everywhere. But I don't know enough about them. I prefer not to have an opinion.
Of course, officer.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Ooh.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Roger.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why? How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
God damn it.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, detective?
She returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to you.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
She looks increasingly worried. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
She sighs with compassion. Sadness, even.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
God damn it.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
I cannot retry this. It's 72%. The last check I passed was 42%. I feel as if this game is gonna spite me.
Feelings will guide the way.
God damn it. But, Madame, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much else. I have only this. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
Oh. This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
The carbon fiber hull creaks. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
Great, what do I give back?
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting it. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Don't you tell me it's a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madame.
Hey,
Who, me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, first, what's this communism even
Failure.
about?
It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Don't make it sound so appealing, my guy.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist. Now get to work, comrade.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finish thought. Mazovian socioeconomics. Yes, Kim.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
He adjusts his glasses. Let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
All right. Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and
Very
East
impressive.
into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Meowdy, princess.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
So let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Okay.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I going to need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm a little sleepy. I'm just not a morning person in any capacity. I'll probably actually take a break when ads come up so I can eat a toast. But otherwise, I'm good. How are you, PB? Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have that the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs? It tracks. PB, how are you? Maybe you didn't hear me ask back.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
Oh, streaking at 115. Oh, goodness, PB. That's a lot of nudity.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely. Then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Oh, I was reading about Kachuri. Kachuri's like the sauceless curry, right? Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Yeah.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
I need to go talk to the guy who misses his family.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Yeah, whatever. You've already played me like a fiddle, and I have amnesia, so you're immoral. You did give me $101, though, so that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Okay, now we're gonna pay off our debt in victory. And I don't think it saved the conversation with her either.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep, yeah. When were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a man-o'-war.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside. Kachuri is a rice and lentils dish. The usual one is soft and somewhat runny. There's a dry version that's more like fried rice. Oh. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully toward Joyce, performing maintenance on her boat.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean Joyce?
On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Hold on. What's Azan?
It's where they grow whores like her. And they're whoremen.
Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know one to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
PB says she'll send me recipes. Yeah, I would really like that.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal,
Kim,
calm,
not now.
informative manner.
Not now.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
That's exactly why it was not now. She really wasn't. Yeah, catch you later.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Fucking ungulate. Jesus, what a word drop.
Lonesome.
Thought complete.
Long way home.
Yay!
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox, 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Fine. I don't need kitties to show up. You're more than excellent enough. Ha ha ha. Really? That's how I think it sounds. Hoping you're having a lovely
Ma'am,
stream.
someone has paid for
I
your
am,
hydration.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Trixie. Thank you, PB. Thank you. I love this game. You're welcome. I'll voice act any message you need, Nero. I love this game, so it's already amazing. Massive socio the 15th Indo tribe. What is this? Wild Pines, Feld, Kupri, Tricentennial, Villiers, and LaSalle. Names of Rasholian Indo tribes spring into your head, set loose at the mention of Wild Pines. Royal monopolies, octopuses, and swordfish, most of them gone now. YBP, Expander, St. Baptiste, Brightest Star, Lum, Resplendent, East Insulindic, Welter, and El Cassette. But isn't one missing? Wait, no, there were only 14. Then why do you feel like there was a 15th Indo tribe? Well, let's figure that one out. Kim suggested you call the station Lazareth in order to sort out your health issues. You could use his motor carriage to make the call, although you don't feel hopeful. End of day debrief with Kim. Explore the whirling secret passages. Joyce's info on living the jam mystery. Done! Woo! Slightly more. Map information incomplete. Okay. Suggestion medium. Visual calculus medium. Mirror, mirror. Okay. We'll try a net. Those on white are available to try now. Is the net on white? No. Balls. Okay. Yeah, I really love this game. I don't love what happened to it. I feel obligated to mention anytime I say how much I love this game, to say that it is stolen property. And I did not purchase this game in a way that benefits Zaum in any capacity. Man, do I really want a bag, though? The fuck is a bag? A bag! A bag! Bag! Yes, a bag! Hooray! Tools. Bag. bag. Oh man, fuck yeah! Money! Literally, I only ended up finding Joyce because I wanted to get a bag. Cause look at all this shit. It's filthy over here. Honestly, it's probably mostly my fault, but we're gonna pretend it's not. I also love that they're not making me go to the trash cans. See, look at all these, look at this, look at this. Is my bag bottomless? That would also be dope. But I have an inventory limit, so I would assume that I have a bag size limit. Okay. Before we interview anybody, I want to rejoice in being debt-free.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
Oh, what kind of toast? So, I splurged this month. As some of you know, both me and Victor are laid off now, and so I have a very set amount of grocery money, and I got some Morello cherry preserves. So I'm very, very, very excited to put those on sourdough toast.
Through a PA system. By other people.
Through a PA system by other people.
Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
This goes well with a theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Finished thought. Okay.
Can I help you?
So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Yes, I have your fucking
Well.
money. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the bar counter. Well, now I know how to unlock my door, motherfucker.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Kitma opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Cart. Thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the... Wait, there's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
This guy is sarcasm embodied. Like, literally, this is the morphological manifestation of all forms of sarcasm.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias.
Because
I
you
manage.
manage 3.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
All right. We're entering ads, so I'm going to go get some toast. I will return in like 5 minutes.
Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible? Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
Delicious, delicious toast. So I leveled up while eating my toast. I picked up some visual calculus because it'll get me closer to getting a map with footprints in the sand. My visual calculus was only 1, so I figured that adding in it was at a medium check, so I figured adding 1 point in it would be much more dramatic than the other options. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Brother, I just handed you 100.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Let it go. You're above gratuitous baiting.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There's something else I want to ask
What?
about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Berta, I saw another thing at the
Another
whirling.
thing. Great.
Nope.
Yes.
I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Goodbye. You don't understand the level of my psychosis. Oh. Oh, who's this dude? It's all about money, you know. JK. You have nothing interesting for me. It's 3 o'clock. They're not gonna be here tonight. Kim did the video game thing. Let's use his shortwave, because there's 2 calls I need to make.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio
This
again.
is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. This is the bartender. She didn't come into work today, and Garta is covering her shift.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Garta give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Sweet.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
All right.
She recognizes your
officer.
voice
What
almost
can I do for
immediately.
you?
You have a nice voice,
You can
Sylvie.
hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Well, never mind.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
You can hear her tense up on the other side. All right, I won't push you on this. I did something to her. It's my fault. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know.
She
I
seems
just
to
know
relax
I
a little
have to
bit.
take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
She clears her throat.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. they used the Union's film, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does this Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
You can hear her adjust the receiver in her hand. What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
She seems to be looking for words.
Garbage.
I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell me about?
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where you're.
We're a militia. Easy composure.
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
She sounds beyond exacerbated. I showed you my gun? When did it
You were
happen?
trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
She stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue.
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
And I whipped out my dick and shook it at everybody. And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Gross.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door, but you screamed. I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Oh. Should have killed myself.
No, please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Yes, but do you know what happened to it?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Big bucks cannot lie. So I sold it. God, I'm trash.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on, the disco things.
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, two police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good.
Oh, dear.
One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches scatter as the light comes in. God damn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of there. He turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days.
Oh, I can't make it any worse, can I? Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird, there since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many
Oh,
assholes
dear.
in this place.
Oh, dear.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
She pauses. Go on. I want to know what I did.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry. Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents.
With police
causing blood
documents?
damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Jesus.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to rent out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant, understatement of the fucking year.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I am truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God,
Now
I
displaying
knew
a
I
message
shouldn't
for
have brought it up.
YouTube.
Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Thanks, Trixie. And thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Alice, please connect me to Station 41's Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
The man is unpleasantly surprised.
Was that a snarl or a suppressed groan? No love for you here.
I've lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Oh, joy.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
You're not surprised. Okay. Anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
Isn't there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yeah. I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected. Because of
Oh
political
no.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
I can't believe that was the guy laughing at me.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
I guess that's it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, you hear the already familiar
Anything
voice.
else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Close the door. That was a lot. I am the motherfucking worst. Great. Okay. Let's talk to my guy here.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man. Pickles. Facts about vitamin D and magnesium, though. Life-changing. Yes, absolutely. I take vitamin D and vitamin B6 every day. Without them, I literally feel different. You seem like a man who knows about drugs. I should probably do magnesium, too.
Man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
He folds his hands behind his head and leans back.
But
He
those
pauses,
days
letting
are
the memory
behind me.
dissipate.
There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Yeah, we'll go this way. I need to get high, and I'm looking for
Hey,
a dealer.
man, that's serious criminal talk.
Good morning,
Are
Simple.
you trying to post some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
No, let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
I'm doing good, Simple. Oh, good sleep time then. I force myself awake. I'm not much of a morning person. I force myself awake on Saturdays because this is my European time slot. So, it turns out that mostly non-Europeans show up because nobody streams this early on Saturday. I wonder why. But it's designed for people who are in different time zones. I was so excited this morning, though. I fucking love this game. I'm so into it.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
How are you guys doing, Pickles? Simple? Who do you think?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Tommy the Man. Oh, I could get a raincoat. I should get a raincoat. Now that I have bottles, and I can make infinite money cleaning up the streets of Revachol.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
I do not have enough money for a
Your
raincoat.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Kim's just like looking away from me like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this existence. All right, I need 3 more bottles to have a raincoat. I'm just gonna pick that shit up. Who dropped money on the ground? Yeah, thank you. My precinct, because I'm a horrible drunk, refuses to give me more money. So, I mean, I am a horrible drunk. They're being wise. That is a milk carton. Useless. Can we go this way? We can. I need a lorry driver. Is there a single lorry driver? There you are. Simple. I am dyeing my hair lavender right now, or attempting to. It is difficult to get lavender to work. Okay, I don't think any of you are lorry drivers. You're scabs. Here we go. This motherfucker.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
This portrait is very unique compared to the rest of them. And her name is Pale Driver, like Pale Rider, so I am expecting something intense.
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Nope! Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your fingers
If
in
you
front
want
of her
her
face.
attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of a cornered beast.
Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember
She
now.
sighs.
I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
She adds with contempt. This game is very French. Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
Men have these small jewels and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
I love how they handle accents in this game. They have actors who have natural accents, and then they say do a French accent. And it is the most realistic. It's so lovely. When else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution.
The smile returns to her
sidewalks
face.
and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
The look she gives you is accusatory. So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Someone? Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, man.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow, and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
Right. I have some other questions for you.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Jarife. Ooh, they're using, Basque. She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But
She
wouldn't
says,
it
grinning.
be marvelous if I was?
It would be marvelous. Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She smiles a careless smile.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
You get high off driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Rifa. It's low. I go to the bottom.
She closes her eyes in reverie.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if the cargo is
Then
contraband?
it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
She gestures to the intersection.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
She flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal. What is it that you're hauling exactly?
your man, Loman. What of it?
Your mom. Fine, let's change the
Good.
subject.
I don't care about drugs. Little molecules, they are nothing.
She glances wistfully at the photo. Little molecule. I love this woman. I love this woman with all of my heart. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatalia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas du Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes again and shudders. Something of an expert in blacking out. No, cool. Right until your death, sister.
Irma. I already am dust.
Thank you for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Her voice trails off. Oh, I love you, and you terrify me. This is what happens to the old in a society that does not have the money or care to take care of them. As I approach passing 40, I think of these things a lot. Are there any other lorry drivers available? I have her and I have Tommy Lahon. Certainly looks like it. Okay. Maybe there's a path to someone this way? No. I wonder if I can just look in a lorry? Is there a lorry I can just dig into? Oh, there we go. Oh, money! can get a raincoat! I mean, she's clearly the drug smuggler, but I don't have a way to... You know, Kim, I need to ask you about this. Maybe you'll...
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Do I want to be racist? Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
The lieutenant narrows a single eyebrow. Like, not both, just one. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
I would probably be paralyzed by a very angry eyebrow, too.
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
What can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Oh my goodness. I already was hoping I could hook up with Kim, and now this is just making it hot. Accept your thraldom.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
You don't... I guess it's time to be racist. You don't look like other people around
That's
here.
because I'm half Seolite. Or
Seolite?
Porter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul? Or Seoul? You're half Korean, Kim?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking at the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Habasholian.
Seems almost proud of these things. Yes, yes, myself. This is what happens when you're racist. He simply has those genes.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a Beano clad. Completely uncut material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a Beano. Glasses are cool.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I'm special. That's all for now.
Let's change the subject.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna maybe have to walk away from the Lori issue for now. I don't have a lot of days, but I'm still on day 1. They move time in a really slow manner, which is good. I would definitely love to buy this
several
raincoat.
packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
I want to buy a
Here you
raincoat.
go.
Leave. Yay, raincoat. I'm not a discotheque anymore. I'm a yellow blob. Well, I guess I can be in discotheque till it starts raining. Now I need a big yellow cowboy hat. I too hit. Yes, I do. Can I get one? Have you played this game? Is there a big yellow cowboy hat for me? A discotheque. I mean, literally, my shoes are called disco shoes, I think. No place to sleep tonight, but at least you have a stylish plastic coat. To hit, I forget all you can get. This is an absurdly deep game. No, actually, Zuko, I asked Joyce for 100 real, and she gave it to me. And so now I can go sleep in the whirling in rags tonight. I win. Simple. Is this in 1970 France? It is in a different universe, but it is very French Revolution, French 50s inspired. This is a place called Revachol. Yes, I hella did. I passed a 42 check. I was very excited. And I did it twice because it didn't save the first time, so I was extra excited. Bird. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. We already talked to her, but let's search these for stuff. Bottle! Yes. It took me a very uncomfortably long time to find a bag. Okay, that's just the sign. I need money because I'm gonna need $20 to sleep somewhere tomorrow. Magnesium! Yes! Some morale! This is a frit bag and it was next to a drunk by his feet, but it only appeared after I talked to Joyce. Heck yeah, Zuko. Fuck that capitalist bitch. Though she is what I want to look like as a snobby old... Like, if I end up being in, like, academia... Yeah, it's by his feet. Right here. If I end up being in academia as an old lady, I want to look like Joyce. I fucked up with you guys already. I haven't found you a new thing. Sorry. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them. Let's put back on a jacket. Because it's raining again. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pop water anymore. There's a tree in it. Maybe a sea monster did this to the blossom. I am playing Inland Empire because I myself am a neurotic mess of things. Yes, lorry driver!
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
He's not a lorry driver. Samaran. I'm gonna say they're maybe doing Jamaica here?
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Or like Moroccan, since we're talking about France?
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Morocco. He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool.
He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires finger bullets into the air. Yeah, this game won the BAFTA. I think it was one of the first video games to win a BAFTA because it won a BAFTA. Oh, this is from Estonia. Thank you. because it won a BAFTA not for video games, I believe. Yeah, I've seen how this looks in a lot of Eastern Europe. They're basically modeling what I feel like is like an imagination of the fall of the Soviet Union, in which, you know, or like where communism is actually replaced by anarchic capitalism in a way. But I only know what my absolutely amnesia having self and my many voices in my head perceive, so whether I'm cool is unimportant. I have police questions for you. Bum bum bum.
You're right, officer. 100%. No
It just is shirt
playing around
color.
then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
I love you, Silang. This is a game where I try not to say too much because I don't want to... Yes. The thing about this game... I'm always here for money. The thing about this game...
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
I want your money.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so on point. Damn, dude. My colors are just bad. It's loaded really, really dark, and I've been trying to fix it ever since. But it's been an issue. Ugh. Well, they're multiple. Nope. Nope. Please don't do that. But yeah, it's either super dark or super bright. And this game actually has it's really beautiful actually, so it's very disappointing to me that OBS is just eating my video alive. So if everything's at default, it looks like this, which is not, this is not what this game looks like. I mean, that's fine. It's not right, though. That's not what it looks like. Okay. We'll go, like, here. I'm sure a different scene will make it look terrible again. I am sorry for my OBS eating up the beautiful graphics. Yeah, they're from the post-communism world. Their critiques of communism are pretty pointed. For as much as the game gets the rip of being the communism game, is not shy about its critiques. That's what I love most, because let's be real, communism has wrecked the whole USSR, but so has capitalism, and they do a really good job at not glorifying either of them. Yeah, I think I can already say, because I got the Mazovinian capitalism, communism thought, they immediately tore the piss out of it, and correctly so. You know, you were saying things like, let's kill everyone with more than 25 real in their pocket, or let's just kill every human being. Okay, ready to firing squads. Because, and I was like, firing squads? What? And their response was, you can't, you know, revolutionize the world without breaking a few eggs. And they immediately focused on the, you know, sort of deity of communism, your Stalin and your, yeah, the actual tanky perspective. It's very... as someone who speaks some Chinese, speaking of tankies, and cares about China quite a bit and has lived there, it is very refreshing and almost relaxing for me to play a game that has political edges that doesn't occupy the tanky space and is quite realistic about the blood that capitalism, I would say capitalist communism has, which is, and ideal any system that is so set in a name, to be fair, but communism in particular and capitalism in particular. So yeah. I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
The street vendor nods, dead serious. They might be going for, like, Indian or Pakistani here. Capitalism with communist characteristics. Yeah, like, China right now, it would be really hard to call it a communist nation. Like, if you're talking about the definition of communism. It's actually really weirdly fascist capitalist. And tankies who worship this are like, I'm like, you might as well be MAGA, and they don't quite connect that. And I kind of feel, especially with the union, at first I was concerned with how they're vilifying the union, but I think it was a wise move because you could over-romanticize labor rights as well.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
He looks at the vendor.
Sorry, detective.
The man grins as if the entire
Now
incident
displaying
is
a message
already
for
forgotten.
YouTube.
Thanks, Trixie. Where are you from, Solang?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All revolution.
But no, you know, I already pulled the like racist, but what are you, Kim? I'm just gonna avoid that. Sounds good. Let's get back to business
cool.
then.
I like your style, officer.
What kind of stuff are you
Only
selling
the
here?
coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Yeah, I agree to hit. I think it's much more, but I think it's much more self-serving than people give China credit for. It's a planned economy. I think the differences are less a matter of capitalism versus communism and more just a matter of the material conditions. Their move to electric green is more of a reflection of their independence from the petrodollar and ability to shift how they wish. Something we'll never be able to do in this country without full upheaval. China's pollution is so bad that people were just getting cancer from living in Beijing, period. Like they were getting cancer by the time they were 40. So, there is a lot of in the end, China has demilitarized their ruling party to a point that if they cause too much harm to their populace that cannot be reasonably denied, they will be overthrown. So they have to make choices like going green. What I think is really the example of them not being committed to anyone is what they're doing in Africa. China is the country that commits people to them, not the country that is committed. Which I think is a really huge example of the USSR. Yes, exactly, to hit. On the other hand, we have basically China has made themselves more vulnerable, yet has also instilled a president for life. And we've made ourselves ironclad without any real leadership. So we're really just the same coin. I think Disco Elysium is actually handling it the same way. To sort of bring it back here is that we're looking at really like extremes of USSR fallout, and we're attaching them in the middle. Now, granted, this is my first playthrough, and this is from what I've gotten so far. I haven't even found a lorry driver yet that I can get Joyce to agree with me on. But the writing is so succinct and clear that I feel like I already have an idea of their theme. Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Yeah, I got a permit ceiling? I have not learned that I'm not allowed to ask for these.
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
Yeah, to hit. I thought that's why you were focusing more on like China and America and modern times, because there is a point where if you talk too much about what's in the game, I get spoiled. So I appreciate you pulling the conversation out that way.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
The sunflower seeds is... Zuko, are you Eastern European? Let me ask you that first. Not because I'm, like, not going to say what I was going to say, but more that I wanted to confirm something with you. Because from what I have gathered from my own... is that the sunflower seeds are the most telling part that this is Eastern Europe. For me, I was like, yeah... This is Eastern Europe, sunflower seeds.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Sweet, no permits means less work for me. Let's move on.
Right. Revachol is the best place for an independent self-employer like myself. That's why it's so cool with all the models coming here and cool celebrities.
He smiles his bright toothpaste ad smile. That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
For you.
I'll look around. Thanks.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Oh, delightful.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
That's... So, anything I've seen of any Eastern European films, Eastern European music videos, there are sunflowers somewhere. And I'm a big fan of like Eugene Hutz and the Ukrainian punk scene, and almost anyone I've seen in any of those bands, it's spitting out sunflower seeds. And I'm from Colorado, which has a huge Russian, Everything is Illuminated is one of my favorite films of all time. I'm from Colorado, has a huge Russian Eastern European community, and my mother worked at social services, and every single time someone would come into the office from Eastern Europe, they would have a bag of sunflower seeds. And I was just like, are they just better over there? And then as I got older, I realized they're just everywhere. Fucking everywhere. And they're delicious. Sunflower seeds are the best shit in the world. That's it. But had I seen that, had I gotten that sunflower seed comment before now, I would have been saying this is set in Eastern Europe. I have not found another lorry driver at all. I have found Pale Driver and Tommy Lahome. Also, this is like straight out of like Waiting for Godot and other such works. Rhinoceros. Nikki Silver's plays. Very much, this is a playwright's game. Yeah, all I found is Pale Driver, so I feel like she's how I need to get the information for Joy.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Okay, there's something else I can do right now. Let's look at my missions. I think this might be a tomorrow problem because there might be different lorry drivers in the morning. So, assuming this is a tomorrow problem, let's go talk to fucking Kuno. Let's see if we can't find a pawn shop. And maybe the union's there. I can't believe I'm such a fucking problem that I pawned my gun. Okay, I think that they're not gonna be here today. I mean, the game told me as much. The game was like...
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
No.
Yes?
Okay, I thought that I could apologize to him for the bird, but apparently that's just not on my radar.
The door is closed.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock.
There is no answer. You
Fine.
hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
I did, and
A tremendous loneliness comes over you.
I do not know how to
Everybody
talk
in
to
the
him.
world is doing something without you.
Swallow the
The
emotion.
door is closed.
That is the weirdest FOMO any game has ever handed me. Okay, you know where there's a lot of fucking bottles? My goddamn room. And I can't pick it up? Really? Okay, I can grab that one. Gorsi Kubek. That name's... Okay, before you say anything, that name... One, I think he's Turkish, and two... Okay. I was actually going in a completely different direction, so I was completely wrong. His last name just sounded really familiar. So is he Polish? He's Polish. He's an instant soup. Gorsi sounds familiar, but my Russian is way too stale at this point. It was Kubek for me. It sounded like some sort of last name I needed to know about. Gorsi is hot and Kubek is cup. I love that. I love that. So he's cup of noodles. Oh wait, there was something important out there. There was a yellow throb. Nope, JK. Nothing important. Okay. Here is where that pretty lady was. I doubt she is in her room right now, but... No. Okay. I really want a map. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum?
I am not going to lick that rum. I already ran into an old lady in a fucking wheelchair. Okay, we need to find a pawn shop. And we also need to find footprints in the dust, which is theoretically how I'm supposed to be able to... Oh, I think that's back by the body. Yes, Kuno. Let's go talk to Kuno by the body. That's where I'm gonna get to try get a map again. Kuno, you little shit. Stop throwing rocks at a dead man.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is the Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
Rolling super hard.
Kuno has my village, just like the kids in your neighborhood, huh? Charming.
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Put you up to this.
No one?
He whispers
Kuno's
suddenly.
doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up
You
to
put
this.
him up to this yourself when you decided to talk
You
to him
told
in the
me to
first
talk
place.
to him, Kim. You watch yourself.
Listen to your friend.
Kuno hucks a loogie on the ground. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Okay.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass!
What is this sick charade?
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
If I fail this check, this is gonna be the fucking worst. But fuck this kid. No, I failed. Oh, my elbow.
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
Say nothing. Try to hold it
Pig
together.
trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno?
It's like he's now realized he has superpowers.
Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
He's writhing with joy, like the power you gave him is too much to take.
It's safe to say he has established dominance over you.
This is so unfortunate.
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
The one behind the fence hisses like a lit fuse ready to go off from delight. Yeah, I deserved this.
Yeah, you deserve this. Trying to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared.
Yeah, laugh it up. Let's just get back to it.
Kuno beat the shit out of the popo. Beat your fucking knee off.
The kid is laughing so hard, tears are running down his freckled cheeks.
I told you not to tempt such forces.
The annoyance in his voice is directed at you, not the gremlins. Kim, once again, you told me to talk to him. You are being a butt.
Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm never taking your advice again. Little shit.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12.
Okay, but I passed this one?
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Sure. Go for them one by one.
Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Okay, fine. Count more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
I would say getting an exact examination of a crime scene is more important than punching a 12-year-old high as a kite, but fuck that kid. Zuko, I quote people when they say things that I enjoy. Is it okay if I quote you? The there's already like 284. I appreciate that you think it's an honor, but I mean it is. People are gonna be laughing at what you've said for a while now, whenever it comes up.
6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
That's probably the guy who is hanging him.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes' movements. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia.
He points
Do you
to his
see anything
glasses.
out of the ordinary?
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
Lieutenant marked something down in his notebook. Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd sole.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He thinks for a second.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Don't say anything, just
I
nod.
don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Sometimes I'm okay.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing. I was
He doesn't
not.
seem to hear you. Looking south
I was not.
toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes. Prudent.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. How old do you think these are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Ah.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
We've been through all of it. Did you allow me to say that I had finished... Where's the rest of the armor? Ask Kuno, the kid's throwing rocks what he knows. Really? I still have to talk to that motherfucker? No, I'm not gonna talk to that motherfucker. Gonna find a pawn shop. Something. I'm gonna talk to Annette. Nice child, Annette.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. JK. We'll go in the store. Oh, this is her mother.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, okay.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment. My run is the money run.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
She gives you a disapproving look.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Is that so?
What is this insolence? She misunderstood.
Oh, wait. There's an extension for this, isn't there? Where on Twitch, people can vote for stuff, I guess. Let me... Okay. Yeah, I just grabbed the code. So, after I'm out of this conversation, I'll save and just turn it on. Fuck it. You misunderstand me. I'm a powerful feudal lord. I demand tribute. This is about traditions.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space. Tribute? Power? These are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
A curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes. Helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. So are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
I hate you.
Her opinion of her daughter Depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. She's certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as Mayonette.
The way you're handling her strikes me. All of this pressure has made her really anxious. You know she's been chewing her nails? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Her lips look like a butthole. They do.
Mind your own business, sir.
Her posture becomes very rigid.
People don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails.
I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
I need to hurt her, you.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
She shakes her head.
My husband is completely different, of course.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Plaisance nods.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No
Says
matter.
gloomily.
Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne? What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment.
Her smile
It's
is
a
wide.
great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No,
Pauses for a
we couldn't
second.
have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why not?
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
All right. I had something else in
The
mind.
woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
All right,
She
I'll take a look
smiles
then.
and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, bitch. Jesus, that woman. Okay, streamer mode? Well, that's a bummer. We're just gonna deal with it. Well, yeah, whatever. Okay, so streamer mode is on. It's counting down for something. Let's get out of here, because fuck this woman.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
Thanks, Trixie. So I have to replace these guys' bowls. I have to find a lorry driver. I feel like I'm a bad detective because I am not solving anything. Oh. And somehow I have to get 20 real by tomorrow night. I mean, I guess we can try and go back even past Salangs. I haven't really explored over here. Yeah, like, what the hell's this place? Oh, of course there's a dead end. I'm trapped forever. Oh, there's a person over there. Roy's pawn shop! Yes! Gun!
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly. I eat their livers with a side of fava beans.
What can I do for you?
He asks.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Get the fuck out of here.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Thank you, Simple. Okay. You guys have 15 seconds to decide what I'm going to say, apparently. That is not a lot of time at all. That is significantly not a lot of time. Like, people gotta go, they gotta turn on the extension, they gotta hit the button. Okay, typical vacuous consumerist objects.
It keeps me entertained.
He responds, unimpressed with your critique.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
All right.
Feeling
yes!
warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Parolidon? What's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Firefox tends to be a little more broken than other browsers. Yeah. Firefox in general, I'm really frustrated with Mozilla because, you know, not that Chromium's God's work, right? But the internet is moving forward, and many of the newer browsers that are not conglomerations are Chromium-based because the Chromium browser code is really flexible. Mozilla even advertises Chromium codes. All they have to do is be compatible. They don't have to turn Chromium. But Mozilla's like, it doesn't matter if we are like the resource for HTML and CSS and all of that. We're still gonna be stubborn. Yeah. So I mean, it just like, that's what gets me about Firefox too. It's just like, just don't be stubborn. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
Yes, so I use Chrome, Firefox, Edge, especially because Simple and I do accessibility design on the web. I personally hate Firefox for how it garbles up accessibility and then spits it out. A lot of the best accessibility features in web design are modern, and Firefox can take years to apply a new tag. And considering Firefox is only 3% of users, it just drives me batty to accommodate Firefox when they're choosing to ignore deafblind people. Safari's the fucking worst. Like Firefox, I say this like they're choosing, they're not. They're just cautious. I should be fair here. They're just conservative. They don't want to put anything that's gonna fuck up their user base. But Safari is a piece of shit.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Say, what's with the triangles on your vest?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
He coughs as if to mark his words.
Had to take Perolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Must have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
He sighs and shakes his head.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You gotta get in on those vortices, my man. Do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I guarantee you that's Joyce. That's probably fucking Joyce.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it. but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree? He's very tall.
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
I know. I was hoping I could use you instead. That's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
I wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Was the buyer a policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yes!
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
What am I gonna say, people? I'll click it twice since it takes since it's such a short go through. Okay. So, looks like we're split. I have been apologizing for every time I'm a fucking asshole, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
This mess, he means your mess.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I'm the fucking worst.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Oh no! Oh baby! No! Oh.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
No, I gotta know the hard truth so I can stop being this creep with that smile. I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quite yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Very normal.
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
How much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
Oh my god, I sold it for less than a night at a hostel.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream.
No.
It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow.
Oh.
There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further, particularly for myself.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Man, Roy, you're a cool dude. What a chill dude. Thanks for the review.
Sure, man.
I have other business to take care of.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
My capo type? Wait, there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Yes, sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, but what are the other capo types?
Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Won't the other capo types be jealous?
Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything.
I can?
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
That'd be cool. Okay, level up. I am trash at everything. What is volition? Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Yeah. So there's 4 types you can choose, and I chose the bonkers one, who's likely to lose his mind, because that's Zuko. I just need you to know, I am ADHD and very opinionated, and turning 41. And very anarcho-socialist. So if there's anyone who's gonna lose their mind during this period of American politics, disco is your special interest, yeah. So, one of my special interests is protest and anarchy. So I experience this is what I didn't put anything in Inland. This is what they offered me. This is where I started. I guess I leveled up Inland through actions, but well, I guess I put no, they gave me 1 point in Inland. I can't remember what happened, but apparently you're like, damn, apparently I'm just neurotic. Okay, what am I gonna do about this? What does Sabwoofer? Sneak under their noses. Like, the last thing I want... 5 + 1 + 1. Yeah, okay, so I got 2 +1s from something. Ooh... Might be clothes. Oh, yeah, you know what? I do think that some of the disco clothes are Inland Empire. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Let the body to control, threaten people. No. Half-Light, you always get me in fucking trouble. Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later, cops. Surprise haters. Cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. Yeah, intellect is in the trenches. So when I put a point in intellect, period, it's different than putting points in here. Oh no, you're fine, Simple. If you feel like I need some drama with my neuroticism, let's go. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. I mean, maybe the armor will be here. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Some kind of machine. An antique cash register? Okay, no. Let's see. Did I finish a thought? No. The 15th Indo tribe. Rigorous self-critique. -1 authority. Embarrassment to the party. Research time, 6 hours. We're gonna keep on the 15th Indo tribe. I think that's important to the work we're doing. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. I have 2 theories. Because he wanted to get rid of her and she kept saying pig, I think it's gonna be Cindy the Skull. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Who's this motherfucker?
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Lord almighty. Inland Empire is gonna get my ass killed.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Fuck yeah!
Want some too,
I don't
officer?
eat meat. He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. I mean, it just seems like a nice moment, you know? Connecting with people. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Right. Bye. Okay. So... we are in a position of no dice. I think I pretty much just have to pass some time at this point. Do you have anything interesting to say?
Welcome to Revachol.
He's a lorry driver, announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Ho-ho!
Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
So we are in a limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Fuck him up, Kim.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers.
Could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Let me see the soles of your boots.
Present.
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
He lifts his left foot, then the right.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern. The wind howls over the Bay of Revachol, a cascade of cold air flowing through the city streets. Those same streets have left their share of scuff marks on the underside of your green snakeskin shoes.
Is that a map of Revachol?
It sure is.
Where did you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head. But why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
Holy fuck.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
You do understand you're stomping on Revachol every day, don't you?
No, it's not like that. You don't get it. It's when I kick them, you know? Well, fuck it, it's too complex for you.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Got a smoke?
No.
He's got a smoke right there, in his fucking hand.
Then I'm gonna need the
Snatch
one
that
you're
shit
smoking.
Out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
Yeah, for fucking real.
Can't have it.
Hand it over. I'm confiscating it as evidence.
Evidence of what? I haven't done anything.
Fuck, I gotta...
But what, officer?
Shit.
Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
You're a lorryman, right? What's your stance on fucking drugs, you dipshit? No, that's too obvious. What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
He spits on the ground.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
So intensely difficult for this voice actor to deliver that line that he's broke his accent.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look,
I'm not just
I've read
racist.
books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Oh yeah, you know, I can prove anything too as long as I use big enough words and make up measurements that have no actual relation to biology.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Right, I've already made up my mind. Want to hear it?
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere. Where's this motherfucker's lorry?
Looking for something, runt? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He says as he smokes a cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then...
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other commoners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his luck and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Serves him right.
It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running the drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang.
Oh
That
my
big-eyed
god.
South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars.
Oh my
It's in
god.
their blood.
I cannot
He's your
tolerate
man,
this
all
dude.
right. 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
We're done for now. That is definitely the drug runner. Actually, it's probably Pale Driver. Slang, you need to prove your innocence, my friend.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam. I'm definitely gonna pull that sound for a sound alert. Drugs are excellent. Tasty, tasty drugs.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorryman. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
I super agree with you, but we're still in this position, Seling.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Seling?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
Fuck. Thanks, Trixie. I don't know. You're great help, guys. No, it's fine. We're buddies, Seling. Help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
It's Pale Driver. I knew it. Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Dazed out? Strange.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
I understand.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
He points north.
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Okay. We're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I'm gonna try and get money from this fucker again.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. Ah, yes.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
Yeah. Okay. So, Pale Driver is under suspect. She's the only lady.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Snap your fingers in front of her face.
What is it? What do you want?
Alright, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Herife.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife.
Her smile
I've gone
dissipates.
too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
You said long haul.
The big
that's-
ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
She hums along as if to a track on
In
repeat.
the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
Why are you scary to the people who used to know
Because
you?
they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Then who is the female driver I was told
How
of?
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
That's all I needed to know.
Oh,
Thanks.
Sims.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now. Ugh. Can I talk to you about this, Kim? Or are you still gonna just only give me very limited choices?
Yes.
No. Find out who's the lady driver and where is her lorry.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Seleng didn't do
He
it.
did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He grins, a wide
He's
smile.
been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Actually, we do.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
Oh.
The name resounds like a bell in the air, a dark gong.
Oh
You
shit.
get a bad feeling about it.
That's the woman who bought my gun.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Kim, you're so fucking cool.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Make him tell you what he knows.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where the fuck is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand?
Fucking homo cop.
A globular sweat gathers at his
Look,
brows.
Fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Where exactly is her lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Right. I'm going. Motherfucker. Wish I had the option to fucking punch you in the nads. Green lorry by the monument. This one.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
Try the door
The
handle.
door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
How are we going to get this open,
Use the
Kim?
pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Good idea.
I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Hold on. Tool not equipped.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked with a firm grip. You raise the pry bar, a glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, lorry cabin.
Smash
The
it.
window shatters and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Subtle.
Says the lieutenant and sticks his hand in the window like a common car thief and then
The
opens it.
smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front, and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Why are the
These
posters?
are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
I bet that's Pale Driver.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Pull out the
A metallic
toolbox.
drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold
It's
the
an
newspaper.
issue of Petit Feric from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ELYSIUM frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
The ELYSIUM frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His slot trails off, pushing the
The
pull-out
pull-out
toolbox.
toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Check the
You
pedals.
wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
The anomalous boot. Why would anyone glue a piece of sandpaper to the gas pedal?
Paper? A
Lieutenant
novel
repeats.
technique. Must be to offer some extra grip to the driver's foot.
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
He likes where this is
Do
going.
the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother
Which
than the
means that
other.
the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Lieutenant's eyes light up behind his prescription lens. And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
We've identified one of the footprints, but there are still 7 to go.
He writes something in his little blue notebook.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front, and it
Examine the
looks
radio.
like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Is there a thing we can do with it?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
Why would anyone need so many radio
For
stations?
contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
What else is here?
The smell of 1,000 sick. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce? Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found.
Okay.
So we don't do it in front of the company rep.
So that's an autosave point. I'm going to go ahead and call it here because from this point, I have to go talk to Joyce and I'm on, like, the Joyce conversation is going to lead to something so very long and I will forget what Kim says by next week. So we do Disco Elysium every Saturday, 10 a.m. If you have been lurking about and you enjoyed yourself, drop a follow. If you hated it, don't tell me. It's fine. Tomorrow, we'll be back at 7 p.m. for Baldur's Gate 2 with Fairest. And then Monday, I don't stream at all. If you haven't joined the Discord, !Discord will give you that. And thank you to 2Hit, to Simple, Neuro, Theo, Vic, Megan, EB, Zuko, all sorts of people who stopped by today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Every time I stream on Saturday, when I go to see if someone is streaming, no one is streaming. So we will see if someone is streaming. Nope. So, we're gonna go enjoy our Saturdays, everyone. I believe Simple's starting later today, and we'll have violet hair, so try and keep that in mind. And thank you. Have a wonderful